So this is the OnePlus 10 Pro, a 2-year-old flagship smartphone about to blow your mind with its exceptional camera capabilities. Whether you are shooting indoors or outdoors, I recently reviewed this OnePlus 10 Pro where I have explained everything. But in this video, I am going to review its complete camera capabilities. Therefore, it's a camera review of this OnePlus 10 Pro. And I must say, when I was testing its cameras, the experience was top-notch, which you will see in a bit.
And yeah, huge thanks to Saif Mobile for sponsoring today's video.
This OnePlus 10 Pro is all about photography and videography. I mean, their partnership with Hasselblad is really making a huge difference, as I am reviewing the smartphone in 2024 with the latest Oxygen OS 14. This camera bump is enormous, as you can tell from its distinctive bump and the Hasselblad branding. The cameras are the significant highlight of this OnePlus 10 Pro, as it has 3 cameras on the back: a 48 megapixel primary camera, a 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera, and the 8 megapixel telephoto camera that covers a wide range of photography needs, from detailed portraits to breathtaking panoramas, from the best low-light shots to the best daytime shots I've ever seen. Well, we will see a lot of images in a bit, but first, let's take a closer look at these camera sensors. Starting from the primary camera. The primary camera utilizes a 50 megapixel Sony IMX789 camera sensor, which is the same as what you get in the OnePlus 9 Pro. This camera sensor is paired with a 7p 23mm lens with an aperture of f1.8. This main camera features a large sensor, which will help in low light and will also be useful for taking breathtaking shots. This camera also has an optical image stabilization to enhance low-light photography and tons of new features. Now let's take a look at some samples from this main camera. Well, you can also get a high-res 48 megapixel shots, which offers amazing detail with rich colors and high dynamic range. Well, let's see some images in high-res mode. The telephoto camera employs an 8 megapixel OmniVision OV08A10 camera sensor, which is paired with a 77mm lens with an aperture of f2.4. This 8 megapixel camera offers roughly 3.3x optical zoom and features optical image stabilization for steady shots. Well, let's take a closer look at some samples of this telephoto camera. The 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera utilizes a Samsung JN1 camera sensor. The ultra-wide camera of this OnePlus 10 Pro is a bit downgrade from the last year OnePlus 9 Pro, because in the OnePlus 9 Pro you got a Sony IMX766, a flagship camera sensor, but this OnePlus 10 Pro utilizes a Samsung JN1 camera sensor, which is coupled with a 6p 14mm lens with an aperture of f2.2. Well, this is one of the widest camera I've ever tested. This ultra-wide camera offers a 150-degree field of view and a fisheye mode, which you will see in a bit. This ultra-wide camera has a pixel size of 0.64 microns. Let's see some images from this ultra-wide camera. Like the main camera, you can also take a high-res 50 megapixel shots from this ultra-wide camera, which offers amazing and rich details with high dynamic range. Well, let's see some images in high-res mode. On the front, you get a 32 megapixel front-facing camera. This front-facing camera is coupled with a 23mm lens with an aperture of f2.2. And I will say this is one of the best selfie camera. As you can see, it provides nice skin tones and can capture really good selfies. There is also a face beauty mode and some cool filters which you can use it to take selfies. Well, in the portraits department, the OnePlus 10 Pro is a downgrade. Well, this OnePlus 10 Pro can take some of the best portraits, but surprisingly, you cannot take it from the telephoto camera, which is just nonsense. I mean, OnePlus, what's the point of having a telephoto camera which you cannot shoot portraits with? But that shouldn't be a downgrade because you can take some of the best portraits from its main camera. And you can also adjust the aperture from f1.4 to f16. So you can capture portraits based on your personal choice. Well, there isn't a dedicated telephoto camera, but there is a 2x feature which crops into the main camera and takes the best looking portraits. Well, you can also capture 10-bit photos with all the 3 cameras in normal mode and in night mode. And you can choose the file size to be saved in HIF or normal mode. Well, let's see some 10-bit photos. Now, let's discuss some features of the smartphone's camera, including panorama, movie, time-lapse, long exposure, dual video mode, 150-degree mode, tilt shift, and expand. Well, let's review these modes one by one. Panoramas, well, you know what this mode really does. So let's move on to the next feature of the smartphone, which is movie. Well, in this mode, you get all the manual features like ISO control, shutter speed, focus, white balance, auto HDR, state-of-the-art stabilization, and one of the features that really caught my attention is the support of log video, which is really amazing. I mean, now you can shoot log videos on this OnePlus 10 Pro and later edit it, and this feature is for professionals. But this mode is by far my favorite because it lets you control everything manually. It's like a mirrorless camera. Plus, you can switch between all of the 3 lenses and control everything manually. Now, there is also a time-lapse, which can record time-lapse videos in 1080p at 30 fps and 4K at 30 fps on all 3 lenses. Now, the dual video mode. The dual video mode is for those who want to record reaction videos or vlogging. But this can only record at 1080p at 30 fps. And there are 3 different types of layouts you can choose from: split, bubble, and rectangle. The bubble one is my favorite and offers awesome videos. Now, the 150-degree mode on this app utilizes the ultra-wide camera, and man, it's really wide. The widest camera I've ever used. You can see how wide it is. Plus, there is also a fisheye mode, which takes this to a step further and really does a good job in terms of wideness. Now, the tilt shift feature. A tilt shift lens, also called a perspective control lens, changes the position of the lens in relation to a camera image sensor. When the lens tilts so that it's no longer parallel to the camera image sensor, it shifts the plane of focus and alters the depth of field. Now, the expand mode. Co-developed with the Hasselblad, exclusive expand mode on the OnePlus 10 Pro allows you to share compelling and timeless visual stories. In this expand mode, once the shutter is pressed, the frozen picture will first appear as a film negative developing into an iconic image. Now, finally, the Pro mode. In this mode, you can take manual control over all 3 cameras. You can control white balance, focus, shutter speed, and more. Plus, you can also capture shots in JPEG, RAW, or in RAW Plus. So you can capture images in RAW Plus and later edit them in Photoshop or Lightroom. Now to my favorite part, the video recording capabilities of this OnePlus 10 Pro. The OnePlus 10 Pro offers impressive video recording capabilities, including a 24 4K video at 30, 60 and 120 frames per second, 1080p at 30 and 60 frames per second, and 720p at 30 and 60 frames per second. Additionally, you can also record slow motion with 1080p video at 240 and 720p video at 480 fps. You can also record cinematic videos at 1080p at 30 frames per second and ultra steady mode with 1080p at 60 frames per second. Let's explore each of these features one by one. In the 8K 24fps mode, you can record super high quality video using this feature. However, videos captured with this mode takes up a lot of storage space, and I think it will not be used by many users because who will use 8K footage at 24 frames per second. Additionally, this mode can only work at main camera, so you can record 8K video from its main camera only. The OnePlus 10 Pro can also shoot 4K videos at 120 frames per second. It looks really amazing, and I can take awesome videos and later edit them according to my needs. So this feature is really awesome. Just look at this shot that I've taken and I've converted it to a slow motion. But keep in mind, you have to provide good lighting to capture amazing 4K 120fps videos. The 4K 60 video looks amazing, delivering rich colors, a wide dynamic range, and nice color reproduction. This video recording capabilities of the OnePlus 10 Pro is truly remarkable, setting a new standard with its 4K 60fps video quality. This feature delivers exceptional smooth and stable footage with outstanding results, surpassing the performance of previous models such as OnePlus 9 Pro. The clarity and stability provided by the OnePlus 10 Pro make it an ideal choice for capturing amazing B-rolls footage, which can later be seamlessly transferred into the stunning slow-motion shots. Plus, you can already record 4K 60 video from its main camera. The 4K 60 video looks amazing, delivering rich colors in a wide dynamic range and nice color reproduction. The video recording capabilities of this OnePlus 10 Pro are remarkable, setting a new standard with 4K 60 video quality. The feature delivers exceptional, smooth and stable footage with outstanding results. The 4K 30fps videos on the other hand are equally impressive. The optical image stabilization works extremely well here, providing videos rich in details. These videos exhibit the best dynamic range in both lighting conditions. I am genuinely surprised by the capabilities of its camera. The 4K 30fps strikes a perfect balance between image stabilization and versatility. This mode showcases the effectiveness of the OnePlus 10 Pro's stabilization features, while allowing users to switch the ultra-wide camera and the telephoto camera, enhancing creative possibilities. Many smartphone users opted for the 4K 30fps video due to its consistency of delivering exceptional quality, rich details, and impressive dynamic range. Plus, the color sense of the cameras becomes different when switching between these three cameras. So yeah, the 4K 30fps video of this OnePlus 10 Pro is on the level of the mirrorless DSLR cameras. The 1080p 60 videos also looks great. For those seeking a compromise between quality and file size, the 1080p 60fps option is an excellent alternative. Despite consuming less storage space, it maintains remarkable detail and clarity, making it ideal for shooting TikTok videos or quick reels. The flexibility to slow down footage adds an extra layer of creativity, highlighting the OnePlus 10 Pro's impeccable dynamic range and detail. Plus, I really love this mode because I can record an hour-long video without worrying about the file size of the video. Additionally, you can switch between the main camera and the ultra-wide camera. If you are in close environment with low lighting, I will suggest not using this 1080p mode with the ultra-wide camera. The 1080p at 30fps video also looks great. But if you have 4K 30fps capabilities on a smartphone, then recording in this mode will mean that you want to capture some cinematic shots while utilizing less storage space, as it will take some of the best shots while utilizing less storage. And you can switch between all of these three cameras. Now the 720p at 30 and 60 fps I think will not be used by many users. So let's ignore it, as it's useless because when you have 4K capabilities, then why on earth would someone record at 720p videos on this OnePlus 10 Pro? Now, one of the best features of this smartphone is a 4K cinematic video. And as you might not know, I am a huge fan of this feature. I mean, just take a look at this shot. Doesn't it look awesome? Of course it is. It looks like it was taken on a professional DSLR camera because of that cinematic blur. Plus, you can also adjust the f-stop and adjust it to your personal preferences. And yeah, you can also record a cinematic video from this telephoto camera. So that's also amazing. And let me show you some cinematic videos that I've shot with this OnePlus 10 Pro. Now the ultra steady mode. Well, it's quite impressive how good the footage look of this OnePlus 10 Pro in the ultra steady mode. I mean, say goodbye to those shaky videos if you enable this mode. You can record ultra steady mode at 1080p at 60 fps. So I would say the videos are still usable. So let's see, if you are running and record some videos, then you can turn on this video and say goodbye to the shaky videos. The slow motion capabilities of this OnePlus 10 Pro are also remarkable. As you can see, its 1080p 240 fps video is rich and preserve good details and with high dynamic range. And the 720p 40fps video I know is not going to be used by many users, but it also offers good details. So finally, you can also record 1080p videos from a selfie camera, and I can say it offers one of the best dynamic range videos, and the videos are also usable. Plus, you can also record cinematic videos at 1080p at 30 frames per second, and it also works well with the edge detection. So if you have watched this video this far, first of all, thank you so much. And secondly, how is the camera performance of this OnePlus 10 Pro? It really is. Let me know in the comment section below. So yeah, this was a full camera review of this OnePlus 10 Pro. And I will say, this is the best camera system and under $400. So if you are in the market and planning to buying a best camera smartphone, then there is no better choice than this OnePlus 10 Pro. And I have reviewed the smartphone recently. You can also check out that video right here.
If you live in Pakistan and you are looking to buy a smartphone at an amazing price, then Saif Mobile has some of the most incredible prices here. I bought this OnePlus 10 Pro for about 75k here in Pakistan, which converts to about $268. Saif Mobile provides some of the most fantastic deals. So, if you are interested in looking to buy a smartphone, I will leave a contact info in the description. Also, use the code Hamza to get exclusive discount on smartphones.
So yeah, this was the full camera review of this OnePlus 10 Pro. If you found this review helpful and useful, please consider subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to never miss any video from my channel. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. So my name is Hamza, this is Saif's Tech, and see you in the next video. If you want to watch the full review of this OnePlus 10 Pro, then that video is right here. And if you want to watch the full review of the OnePlus 70, then that video is right here. Thank you for watching.